If you receive Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, there is an important update you should know about. Many beneficiaries are seeing about a $50 increase in their monthly payments. At first glance, $50 may not sound like a lot, but for people living on a fixed income, that extra amount can help cover essentials like groceries, transportation, prescriptions, or utilities. In this video, I want to walk through what this $50 increase really means, who is seeing it, how it affects Social Security, SSI, and SSDI differently, and what you should be paying attention to as we move forward this year. No hype, no panic, just a calm, clear explanation of what's changing and how it may affect you. Let's start by setting expectations. Not everyone receives the exact same increase. Some people see a little more than $50. Some people see a little less. The increase is based on your current benefit amount and the type of benefit you receive. People with higher benefit amounts often see larger dollar increases. People with lower benefit amounts see smaller increases, even though the percentage adjustment is the same. That's how these adjustments work. They are applied as a percentage, not a flat dollar amount. Now let's talk about Social Security retirement benefits first. For retired workers, the average increase is landing around $50 per month. For some retirees, this helps offset rising grocery bills. For others, it helps with utilities or transportation costs. While it may not cover every increase in expenses, it does help preserve purchasing power over time. This increase is applied automatically. You do not need to apply. You do not need to call Social Security. The adjustment is built into your benefit. However, it is still important to review your payment when it arrives. Check the gross amount, check any deductions, and make sure the numbers make sense based on your past payments. Now let's talk about SSI, because SSI works very differently. SSI, or Supplemental Security Income, is designed for people with very limited income and resources. Many SSI recipients are among the most financially vulnerable. For someone on SSI, a $50 increase can feel significant. It might cover part of a grocery bill. It might help with transportation. It might go toward a utility payment. But SSI also has strict rules. Income limits, resource limits, reporting requirements. That means changes in income, living arrangements, or support from others can affect SSI payments. So while the increase is real, the final impact depends on your overall situation. If you receive SSI, it's especially important to continue reporting changes as required. Failing to report changes can lead to overpayments, which can cause problems later. Now let's talk about SSDI. SSDI, or Social Security Disability Insurance, is based on your work history and contributions to the system. Many SSDI recipients are also seeing increases around the $50 range. For people relying on SSDI as their primary income, even a modest increase can help relieve monthly pressure. Unlike SSI, SSDI does not have strict resource limits. However, SSDI does have rules about work activity and earnings. If you are working or considering working while receiving SSDI, it's important to understand how earnings affect your benefits. The increase does not change those rules. Now let's talk about why this increase is happening. Over the past year, the cost of living has remained elevated. Food prices are higher. Housing remains expensive in many areas. Healthcare costs continue to rise. Benefit adjustments are designed to help keep payments aligned with these realities. These increases are not bonuses. They are not special payments. They are part of how Social Security, SSI, and SSDI are adjusted over time. Now let's talk about timing. Most beneficiaries see the increase reflected automatically in their monthly payment. You do not need to take action. However, deductions can affect what you actually receive. This is where many people get confused. Medicare premiums are often deducted directly from Social Security and SSDI checks. If your Medicare premium increases, it can reduce the net amount you receive. That means you might not see the full $50 increase in your bank account. That does not mean the increase didn't happen. It means deductions are affecting the final amount. Taxes can also play a role. Some people have federal taxes withheld from their Social Security or SSDI benefits. If you do, your take-home amount may be smaller than the gross increase. Understanding the difference between gross benefits and net payments is important. Now let's talk about a common concern. Some people worry that benefit increases like this lead to future cuts. At this time, there are no approved cuts to Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits for current recipients. Congress continues to debate long-term funding issues, but no legislation has been passed that reduces current payments. It's important to separate discussion from decision. Social Security has faced challenges before, and changes, when they happen, are usually gradual. Now let's talk about what you should do next. First, review your payment when it arrives. Make sure the amount looks correct compared to previous months. Second, review your deductions. Understand how much is being taken out for Medicare or taxes. Third, if you receive SSI, continue reporting any required changes promptly. This helps avoid overpayments and issues later. If you receive SSDI and are working or thinking about working, review earnings rules carefully. The increase does not change work limits or reporting requirements. Now let's talk about budgeting. A $50 increase may not solve every financial challenge, but it can help. Consider using it for essentials. Avoid making long-term commitments based solely on a small increase. These adjustments are meant to stabilize income, not dramatically change it. I know many people wish increases were larger. That's a common and understandable feeling. Costs have risen faster than many benefits over time. That's why discussions about future changes continue in Congress. But for now, this increase is real, and understanding how it fits into your finances matters. This channel exists to help explain Social Security, SSI, and SSDI updates clearly, to focus on real numbers, and to help you avoid confusion or misinformation. If you find these updates helpful, make sure you're subscribed, and let me know in the comments. Are you receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, and have you noticed this increase yet? I'll see you in the next update.